said. The old script is torn and frayed from all the foolish games I played, letting someone else direct my soul, fighting for a bit part role. But the author of this life is me. I'm claiming my own legacy with a voice as strong and clear, erasing all the doubt and fear. This is the overture to my new theme, waking up from a long-held dream. The past is a ghost, a fading scene. A second act starts now, serene and keen. I'm turning the page, the ink is wet on a story they haven't seen yet. No more apologies, no more regret. My second act starts now. The stage is set. Let the ashes of the old life fall. I'm standing up 10 feet tall. The curtain rises on my own call, ready to finally give my all. My second act starts now. Yeah, my second act starts now. Watch me take my bow. It's my second act, and it starts right now.
Sunrise bleeds across the dash, a tank of gas, a hopeful flash. Got no destination in my head, just miles of freedom up ahead. The city skyline in the rear view fades, a monument to my old charades. Each building held a piece of me. I didn't know I could break free. Packed a bag with just the essentials, my own dreams, my own potentials. The engine hums a brand new song. Right here is where I now belong. I'm on this open road, chasing the sun. My second act has just begun. No map to guide me, I'm making one. Yeah, my second act has just begun. The lines on the pavement, a steady beat to the rhythm of my own 2 feet, leaving the bitter, tasting the sweet. This is a feeling I can't defeat. The radio plays a forgotten tune under the glow of the afternoon. Used to think I was born to follow in a life that felt so hollow, but the wheel is steady in my hand. I'm the ruler of this promised land. Every turn a choice I make for my own soul's precious sake. I'm on this open road, chasing the sun. My second act has just begun. No map to guide me, I'm making one. Yeah, my second act has just begun. The lines on the pavement, a steady beat to the rhythm of my own 2 feet, leaving the bitter, tasting the sweet. This is a feeling I can't defeat. Maybe I'll drive until the coast and raise a glass, a silent toast to the woman I used to be, and the one who finally set her free. Chasing the sun, my second act's begun.
felt the heat, the burning pyre of a life consumed by someone else's fire. Fell to my knees in smoke and dust, a casualty of broken trust. They thought I was gone, lost to the flame, a whispered memory, a forgotten name. In the silence of the ruin I lay, waiting for the light of a new day. The world I knew had turned to gray, but in the embers a new power lay. A heartbeat where there should be none. My time in ashes was finally done. Watch me rise, a phoenix in the night. From the embers I'm taking flight, with wings of fire burning so bright. My second act begins with this new light. The past is ash upon the ground, a silent story with no sound, a strength I never knew I'd found. Watch me rise, unbound. My feathers forged in trials past, a shadow that I finally cast. No longer brittle, no longer weak, a new language of power I now speak. They see the glow, they shield their eyes from the truth they can't deny. The one they burned has learned to soar and won't be silenced anymore. Watch me rise, a phoenix in the night. From the embers I'm taking flight, with wings of fire burning so bright. My second act begins with this new light. The past is ash upon the ground, a silent story with no sound, a strength I never knew I'd found. Watch me rise, unbound. This fire didn't destroy me, it just set my spirit free, to be the force I was meant to be, a living, breathing victory. Watch me rise, from the embers I take flight. Burning bright, my second act, my light. Unbound, unbound. Watch me This room was filled with yesterday, ghosts of words I didn't say, furniture of old regret, a tapestry of unmet threats. I'm
taking down the photographs of hollow smiles and empty laughs, boxing up the souvenirs of wasted days and silent years. The walls were gray, the air was thick with every single dirty trick that life had played, that I'd allowed to be my shroud, to be my cloud. But I've got a blank page, a story to write, painting my world in colors so bright. No more shades of gray, only pure light. My second act begins tonight, with a clean slate and a steady hand, a future that I get to command, a world that I can understand. On this blank page, I'll make my stand. The first line is the hardest part, to find the courage in your heart, to dip the pen and make a mark, a single light against the dark. But the ink flows, a steady stream of a forgotten buried dream. The narrative is mine to choose, there's nothing left for me to lose. 'Cause I've got a blank page, a story to write, painting my world in colors so bright. No more shades of gray, only pure light. My second act begins tonight, with a clean slate and a steady hand, a future that I get to command, a world that I can understand. On this blank page, I'll make my stand. Chapter 1 is closed and done, a new story has just begun. The protagonist is strong and free, and she looks a whole lot like me. A blank page, my story to write, in colors so bright. My second act begins tonight. My second act begins
I've worn this coat for far too long, a uniform for where I don't belong. It's heavy, worn, and smells of fear, and the reflection in the mirror isn't clear. Each thread a promise that was broken, every button a word unspoken. It kept me warm in a cold old life, but the comfort was a gilded knife. I felt it tighten stitch by stitch, trapped inside a silent glitch, pretending I was someone else, hiding from my truest self. So I'm shedding this skin, letting it fall to the floor. Don't need its protection anymore. The person I was doesn't live here, that's for sure. I'm shedding this skin and I'm walking out the door, a little bit colder but so feel now on my arms, but it's better than these false alarms. My body used to scream and shout while I was trying to block it out. Now I can feel the sun's true grace on my own unprotected space. The scars are mine, the marks are real, and for the first time I can feel. So I'm shedding this skin, letting it fall to the floor. Don't need its protection anymore. The person I was doesn't live here, that's for sure. I'm shedding this skin and walking out the door. A little bit colder, but so much more free. Finally the real uncovered me. This is my genesis, my decree. I'm shedding this skin. Just watch me. Let them keep the empty shell. I have a different story to tell. It's written on my bones, my soul. Finally I am in control. Shedding this skin. Let the new life begin. Uncovered me. Shedding this skin. Finally free. Just watch me. Yeah, yeah. I walked in circles for so long, humming someone else's song. Took my direction from the crowd, never said my thoughts out loud. I look for maps in others' hands, search for signs in foreign lands. Believe that wisdom was outside, a place to run, a place to hide. But every path just led me back to the one thing that I seem to lack, a sense of knowing where to go, a silent steady inner glow. But the compass in my soul is spinning true at last. The needle's pointing forward, leaving the past. I found my North Star, steady and vast. My second act is coming, coming fast. No more wandering, no more being lost. I finally understood the cost of ignoring the guidance
This garden has been overgrown with seeds of doubt that were not my own. Thorns of fear and vines of sorrow, stealing the hope of my tomorrow. For years I let the weeds run wild, neglected like a forgotten child. The soil was hard, the ground was dry, beneath a cold and empty sky. I blame the rain, I blame the sun for the damage that had been done. But my own hands were idle, weak, afraid to even dare to speak. But I'm pulling the weeds up one by one. My second act has now begun, till every trace of the old is gone. I'll work this ground from dusk till dawn. I'm planting seeds of strength and grace in this forgotten, lonely place, and waiting for the sun to shine on this new garden, truly mine. My hands are rough, my back is sore, but I know what I'm fighting for. For every weed of past regret, a flower of forgiveness will be set. I'm turning over soil and stone to build a beauty of my own, watering with tears of pride, with nothing left to run or hide. 'Cause I'm pulling the weeds up one by one. My second act has now begun, till every trace of the old is gone. I'll work this ground from dusk till dawn. I'm planting seeds of strength and grace in this forgotten, lonely place, and waiting for the sun to shine on this new garden, truly mine. The first green shoots are breaking through, a testament to something new, a promise whispered in the earth of my own value, my own worth. Pulling the weeds, planting the seeds learned the cartography of night and gave up on the morning light. But I feel a second sunrise in my heart, tearing the darkness all apart. A brand new day, a brand new start. This is my masterpiece, my art. The colors spilling gold and red, forgetting all the things they said. My second sunrise, warm and true. My second net is breaking through. The shadows run, the ghosts softly from this new light surrounding me. My eyes accustomed to the gray are dazzled by the light of day. It's warmer than I recollect, a feeling I must now protect. This isn't borrowed, isn't old, a story waiting to unfold. 'Cause I feel a second sunrise in my heart, tearing the darkness all apart. A brand new day, a brand new start. This is my masterpiece, my art. The colors spilling gold and red, forgetting all the things they said. My second sunrise, warm and true. My second net is breaking through. Who knew a day could start again, that life could offer more than pain? I'm stepping out into the glow, and there's so much I want to know. A second sunrise in my heart, a brand new start, breaking through. My second act, my second sunrise, yes.
I used to hide the marks I bear, the silent stories of despair. Trace them nightly in the dark, each one a question, a stark remark. They were reminders of the fall, of when I felt I'd lost it all. A map of every wrong turn made, a price I thought I'd always pay. I wore long sleeves to keep them hid, ashamed of all the things I did and all the things that were done to me, a prisoner of memory. But tonight I'm turning scars into stars, connecting all the broken parts. They're not mistakes, they are my art, the constellations of my heart. They shine to guide me through the night, a testament to my own light. No longer hiding, now they gleam, fulfilling a forgotten dream. This one here, a lesson learned from a bridge I should have burned. And this one shows how I survived when I thought
stars, my broken parts, the constellations of my heart, they gleam. My forgotten dream, my own light, my own art. for so long, stagnant and still, where I don't belong. I watch the ship sail from the shore and thought my chance was here no more. I built my castles in the sand in a dry and weary, tired land, and watched them crumble grain by grain beneath the sky that brought no rain. The shoreline was a memory of a person I used to be. The waves of fortune far away, leaving me in disarray. But the tide is turning, I can feel the pull. My empty spaces are becoming full. The waves are crashing on my shore, bringing back what was lost before. The moon has heard my silent plea, and now the tide is turning for me, washing away the debris. My second act is wild and free. The salt is stinging on my skin, a sharp reminder of where I've been. But it's a clean and healing pain, washing away the dirt and stain. And the ocean's rhythm, strong and deep, awakens promises to keep. To myself, the one I left behind, the one I'm finally gonna find. 'Cause the tide is turning, I can feel the pull. My empty spaces are becoming full. The waves are crashing on my shore, bringing back what was lost before. The moon has heard my silent plea, and now the tide is turning for me, washing away the debris. My second act is wild and free. Let the water rise and take every single past mistake. I will not sink, I'll learn to swim on the edge of a new world's brim. The tide is turning, I can feel the pull for me, wild and free. The tide is turning for me, my second act, arise and see.
I answer to a different sound on hollow consecrated ground. A title or a role, a plea to anyone but the real me. I wore a label, not a name, and learned to play a losing game. I was his girl or their good friend, a means to someone else's end. My own name gathered dust on a shelf, a forgotten part of myself. It sounded foreign on my tongue, a song that I had left unsung. But I'm reclaiming my name, shouting it to the sky. The echo is the only answer I need, and here's why. It belongs to me and me alone, the truest thing I'll ever own. I'm reclaiming my name from the shadow and the shame. My second neck is burning like a flame, and the first word that it will frame is my name. I see it written in the stars, I see it healing all my scars. It has a rhythm, has a weight, a key to open a new gate. I'm introducing me again to all the people I have been, but this time with a steady voice. This time I'm making my own choice, 'cause I'm reclaiming my name, shouting it to the sky. The echo is the only answer I need, and here's why. It belongs to me and me alone, the truest thing I'll ever own. I'm reclaiming my name from the shadow and the shame. My second act is burning like a flame, and the first word that it will frame is my name. It's more than letters, more than sound. It's the solid piece of ground on which I'll build my life anew. Honest, powerful, and true. I'm reclaiming my name, shouting it to the sky. My name from the shadow and the shame. My name, it's the first word of my second act. My name. They made a mold for me to fit, told me to get used to it. Stay in the lines, don't make a scene, be the quiet background queen. I tried to shrink, I tried to bend, to be the person they'd commend. I filed my edges, smoothed my soul, to fit into their perfect hole. I held my breath, I bit my tongue, until my own song was unsung. But the pressure built, a growing strain, a hurricane of righteous rain. And I'm breaking the mold, I'm shattering the cast. This version of me is a thing of the past, a piece One last look, a final glance at a history of happenstance. It's getting smaller, fading out, a whisper from a distant shout. The road ahead is all I see, a wide and open destiny. But in the corner of my eye, I watch my old world say goodbye. Each mile marker, a year gone by, a tear I didn't get to cry, a victory I didn't claim, a whispered version of my name. It's all in the rearview mirror now, the broken promise, the silent vow. I'm not erasing it somehow, just taking my own final bow. The future's in the driver's seat, the rhythm's in my own heartbeat. The past is just a shrinking street, and this new freedom is so sweet. I used to stare into that glass and watch the good old moments pass, and wish that I could just go back, get my own story back on track. But now I see it's not a trap, it's just a corner of the map that shows me how far I have come from all the things I'm running from. It's all in the rearview mirror now, the broken promise, the silent vow. I'm not erasing it somehow, just taking my own final bow. The future's in the driver's seat, the rhythm's in my own heartbeat. The past is just a shrinking street, and this new freedom is so sweet. I'm not forgetting where I've been, every loss and every win, but I'm not heading that direction. I've made a brand new connection with the person I can be, and she is waiting up for me. In the rearview mirror now, fading out somehow, my own heartbeat, so sweet. The past is shrinking now, my final bow. First movement was soft and slow, a melody I didn't know was written in a minor key by someone who was not quite me. I played the notes upon the page and stayed inside my gilded cage, a pretty tune of compliance, a quiet, sad and soft defiance. The tempo dragged, the rhythm waned, a beautiful but painful strain. The audience was half asleep with promises I couldn't keep. But this is my unwritten symphony, a brand new powerful harmony. The
been carrying this weight for years, a heavy cloak of doubts and fears. Each link a promise I was told to be good and do as I was sold. They felt so normal, felt so right. These chains I wore in broad daylight. I learned to walk, I learned to sleep with secrets that I had to keep. I called them safety, called them love, a sign from somewhere high above. But all they did was hold me down and steal my own rightful crown. But I am unchained, I am unbound. I love the liberating sound of shackles falling to the ground, a strength I never knew I'd found. The bruises fade, the rust is gone. I'm stepping into a new dawn. My second act is coming on. I am unchained from dusk till dawn. My shoulders feel so light and free. There's a new kind of energy coursing through my veins. My heart for my own brand new work of art. I can run, I can leap, I can fly beneath an open, endless sky. No longer tied to yesterday. I'm finally going my own way, 'cause I am unchained, I am unbound. I love the liberating sound of shackles falling to the ground, a strength I never knew I'd found. The bruises fade, the rust is gone. I'm stepping into a new dawn. My second act is coming on. I am unchained from dusk till dawn. Oh, this freedom isn't given, it's earned from every lesson that I've learned. The key was in my hand all along, to right a deep and ancient wrong. Unchained, unbound, to the ground, a new dawn coming on. I am unchained. My second act is
This house is haunted, I'm aware. There's a chill upon the stair, a whisper in the dead of night that tries to steal my morning light. You are the ghost that I allow to be my storm, to be my cloud. You follow me from room to room, a constant lingering perfume of failure and of what could be, a shadow only I can see. Your feet on doubt, you thrive on fear, and you are no longer welcome here. So I'm a I'm erasing the ghost of you. My second act is breaking through. I'm opening the windows wide. There is no place for you to hide. I'm burning sage, I'm saying your name one last time to end this game. The hold you had is finally through. I'm erasing the ghost of you. You're just a memory, a trace of a time and of a place that I am leaving far behind for my own precious peace of mind. Erasing you, breaking through, no place to hide. The game is through. The ghost of you is finally erased. I'm new.
The house lights dim, a hush descends on all my critics and my friends. The intermission's over now. It's time for me to take my bow. Act one was long, a drawn-out play where I forgot the lines to say. I played a role I didn't choose, with everything to gain and lose. The plot was thin, the ending weak. I didn't have the strength to speak, but in the wings I found my nerve to take the life that I deserve. The curtain rises on my second start. I know my lines right from the heart. The spotlight finds me on the mark. A single fire in the dark. No more stage fright, no more dread from all the foolish things I've said. The drama's real, the passion's true. My second act is breaking through. The set's been changed, the scene is new. My motivation is clear and true. The costume fits my spirit now. I won't break and I won't bow to anyone but my own soul. My only purpose, my one goal is to perform with all my might and own the stage and own the light. The curtain rises on my them stare. I'm breathing in a different air. This story's mine to see through to the end. My broken heart is on the mend. The curtain
I've been 1,000 different girls, lived in 1,000 different worlds, tried on faces, tried on names, played 1,000 different games. There was the one who tried so hard and held a losing set of cards. There was the one who ran away and lived to fight another day. The rebel and the ingenue, the one who swore she'd see it through. They all did their very best, and now it's time to let them rest. 'Cause this version of me, I think I like her style. She looks you in the eye and she can smile. She's not afraid of what she's been. It's all led up to where she can begin. This version of me is finally home. No more a stranger, no more left to roam. She's a collection of the falls and flights, and she's the one who sleeps at night. I carry all of them inside. The ones who fought, the ones who cried. They are the bedrock, they're the roots of these new determined shoots. I don't disown a single day or a mistake along the way. They were the lessons, hard and true, that led me to this point, to you. And this version of me, I think I like her style. She looks you in the eye and she can smile. She's not afraid of what she's been. It's all led up to where she can begin. This version of me is finally home. No more a stranger, no more left to roam. She's a collection of the falls and flights, and she's the one who sleeps at night. I think I like her style. Finally home. This version of me sleeps at night. My second act in plain sight.
I've been standing at this door for years, paralyzed by all my fears. The other side was dark and vast, a shadow from my broken past.
I thought the lock was rusted shut, stuck in a deep and endless rut. I tried to force it, tried to break, for goodness and for heaven's sake.
I rattled it with all my might in the fading afternoon light, and then I finally gave up hope at the end of my own road. But I found the key, it was in my hand, to a future I can now command. It wasn't lost, just overlooked, on all the chances I mistook. I'm turning the key and stepping through to a world that's vibrant, fresh and new. The sound of the click is my release, my second act is my own peace. The air is different on this side,
There's nothing left for me to hide.
the room's not empty, it's just clean,
A place my soul has never been.
it's waiting for my own design, a life that is completely mine. The door behind me swings right closed on the old life I had exposed. 'Cause I found the key, it